Hey, welcome to Planet Hex. I'm Andrew Hawnt. It's time for my last video of 2022, and I'm going to talk all about this. Oh, by the way, this book here, the revised edition of VHS ATE My Brain, by far my most popular self-release title. It's still selling to this day. The original version came out in 2014, and the original is still selling to this day, but it had its problems. Before I get onto that, I'm going to show you a couple of things that I picked up over Christmas as presents. I'm just really pleased about that, as you can tell. The Trauma t-shirt is one of them. That hasn't showed up on the channel before. I got James Simpson's Video Nasty Mayhem, the inside story of VIPCO. Now I know VIPCO is a polarizing company for some VHS fans, but I find it fascinating. The whole thing is fascinating. And I got this beast, the size of this, Analog Nightmares, the shot-on-video horror films of 1982 to 1995. Now, I expect there to be some crossover with this and the Bleeding Skull book I got recently in the last few months, and I'm all there for it. These books look amazing and just serve to feed my addiction to physical media. I do love physical media. So, yes, VHS ATE My Brain. The revised edition, here's your update, it's done. It's finished. That will be arriving in the new year. So I did want to get it out in December this year. It just was not possible with life and the day job and kids and a lot of other stuff going on. I am sorry about that, but it is done. It's ready and it will be out soon. There will be a announcement of the release date very soon regarding that. So why did I want to bring back VHS ATE My Brain for a new edition? Well, the original edition had a lot of problems. It had some typos, it had some mistakes, it had some formatting issues, it had a lot of things that I wanted to change looking back at it. With it being self-published, I could do what the heck I liked with it, so eventually I did find the time and the inspiration to revise the entire text. So the entire text has been revised. Every word of it has been gone over. Hopefully I've taken out all the typos. Hope so. And some of it's been moved around. The chunk all about the video nasties has been moved to the end rather than in the middle, because some people had mentioned that it took people out of the flow of it. So I have referenced it in the middle, and I've moved the section on the going through the video nasties. God, I missed that tape. To the end of the book. There was also a brand new section called VHS ATE The World, which is an entirely new section to the book that covers what happened since the book came out and my continued love and fascination with VHS. It's a good thing, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. There's also a hell of a lot of photos in it of my collection, past, present, and future? No, just past and present. Including a lot of the images that you see here from my archives of stuff I picked up along the way through my VHS adventures, and I really am pleased with how it came out. I do hope you're going to check it out. I don't have any plans to release it digitally at the moment. I think at the moment, for now, as VHS ATE My Brain is so deeply mired in physical media, I think for the time being, the revised edition of VHS ATE My Brain will remain just physical. So there will be physical copies available for that as well. So I am thinking about a way to not publicise, but kind of celebrate this book. It's been a huge thing for me since 2014 when I put it out. I didn't think anyone was going to read it, so when people did and started buying it all over the world, I was thrilled. And I'm so grateful for the messages and tweets and emails I've received since it came out. It's been a real pleasure finding that it's had an effect on people around the world, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm thinking about marking it with some kind of event. It may not be a launch event, I'm not sure how it will take shape, but I have some ideas about something to mark it. It may even just be a VHS themed hangout in one of my favourite places. We'll have to see how this all comes together. But more on that as the plans take place, as the plans form, become more well formed. Yeah, I want to thank all of you for watching this channel this year. I've noticed that my VHS content seems to be the thing that a lot of people are into, and I'm more than happy to make more of it. This is stuff that I really love. I really love these movies. I love the scene. I love the collecting aspect and trading and selling on when things have passed the peak of their interest for me. And I don't really have the space to have a giant collection anymore. I have like a central shelf that never leaves, and then I have kind of a revolving gallery of tapes that come and go. And slowly but surely, the tapes I don't want to get rid of, that section is growing, but we won't tell anyone. So I'm very grateful to everyone that's watched this, that's shared the videos, that's commented, that's dropped me a line on Instagram or Facebook or anywhere like that. You're hugely, hugely appreciated. And I do hope that you will check out VHS ATE My Brain, the revised edition, which is a lot chunkier than the first one. When that comes out early in 2023, there will be news on its release date very soon. I am deciding that at the moment. Now that it's done, I just want to see what I can do with putting together some kind of launch for it. So this is my last video of the year. Thank you ever so much for joining me here on Planet Hex. There'll be lots more to come in the new year, but I'm going to give you a bit of a channel update as well. Things are going to be a little bit different next year. I am planning it to take Planet Hex properly weekly, with a weekly live streamed show over on my Twitch channel, which will then show up edited with bells and whistles added on the VOD the next day. Now these will mainly be me covering geek culture, VHS and stuff as we normally do, but in a more standardized, regular approach. I know the videos have been a bit erratic lately, so I'm going to do them once a week, and there'll be more on that when the show comes back in the new year, and we've got a finalised day for when each live show and when each VOD will go up. So yeah, it's going to change a little bit, but not loads. I'm still going to be covering the same sort of thing, but it's going to be more regular. Now, whenever there will be some more edited shows as well, but they will be ones where I go out somewhere, say like the 80s Video Shop or that Weird Shop or anywhere like that, where I go out and check a place out. I'll take you along for the ride whenever I do. So yeah, things are going to be a lot more regular. So you should think of it as the channel is starting to get its fibre in its diet, and there will be lots more to come. So I'm also making some music again. I'm trying to do some experimental music, because I've never done experimental music before. Here's a little taster of Monolith, first track from my Silent Fallout project, which will be out in January 2023. That's a little taster of Monolith. It's going to be a weird one. It's not going to be a particularly easy listen, but it's going to be interesting for those that are aware of what I got up to before. It's very different from what I got up to before. And the channel will be getting its yearly facelift. I do love giving the channel a bit of a facelift each year, and 2022, I've loved the opening titles for this year and the overall look of the channel, but it's time for something new, and here's a little taste of the new opening for Planet Hex. So that's what the channel's going to look like from now on. It's going to be really, really cool. So thank you again for joining me throughout 2022. I do hope that you all have a great 2023. Look out for that way. VHS ATE My Brain, the revised edition, being available in paperback and paperback only for the time being in the new year. And I will get back to you as soon as I can with a proper release date for that. But it's done. It's ready, finally, after all this time. I've sorted the formatting, the corrections, the spellings, the new material in there. It's all done, it's all ready, and it's waiting to be revealed to the world. And I look forward to doing that very much. But for now, this is me, Andrew Hawnt, signing off for 2022. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you for watching Planet Hex.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and validate my existence.